Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Caleb Beasley, and I will be your color commentator for tonight. This will be an LCTV live broadcast of this game, this epic showdown that is about to take place here, right here at Lake Central's brand new field house. The Lake Central boys basketball team is about to face off against Gary Westside, varsity versus varsity. Lake Central versus Westside. And this atmosphere is truly incredible. Even though they're a little sparse fan section here, things are not as packed as there usually is, most likely because this is not a Friday night, this is a Wednesday night, this is a school night, but the atmosphere is still incredible. Here to elaborate on that is Lake Central's own Stefan Kreisnick joining us. Stefan, what are you feeling about this atmosphere, this incredible atmosphere? What are you feeling about this?
Well, I think it's great. I think every game is great, especially when you got a school of 3,000 kids. You're always going to have people come out, and definitely the themes this year have been great, and overall it's been fun just being in the student section, just being at the games in general.
I mean, like I said, it's truly an awe-inspiring feeling to be here in front of all of this. You've got the cheer team, you've got the dance team, you've got basketball players fighting for that one goal to win. You've got fans cheering. The atmosphere is absolutely nothing but electric. Who do you think is going to pull out the victory tonight?
Well, I think I definitely got to go with Lake Central in this one. You know, they've been struggling the last couple of games, but I think they can come back and build off of what they take with their mistakes and build off of that and improve for games like these. And I think as long as they improve their free throw shooting, they should be fine.
Now, do you think this is going to be a very close game, or is Lake Central going to dominate?
I think it's going to be a close game. You definitely got to respect Gary Westside. They got a good team. But in the end, I think Lake Central will pull through.
Is there anything else you want to add? Anyone you want to say hi to? Anything?
I want to say hi to Lake Central publication staff. It is almost 7 o'clock, but they've been here all day since 6 a.m., some of them. So definitely got to give a shout out to them. Great job, guys.
Thank you, Stefan, for this I messed up with my mic passing there. Thank you, Stefan, for this interview. Appreciate it. Lake Central Publications putting in some hard work. And I guess we are a part of Lake Central Publications, ladies and gentlemen. We are here working hard to provide you extensive, exclusive, unprecedented live coverage of this epic game that is about to take place right here at the new field house. There are 22 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter. The score right now for Lake Central's JV team is 44-37. Looks like they're going to pull away a victory tonight. We will keep you updated on that as this play rolls on, and we'll be right back with, again, the extensive, exclusive, unprecedented live coverage of this basketball game right here on the award-winning LakeCentralNews.com. Stay tuned, where me and my broadcast partner Tony Dye will bring you this exclusive access into this epic game. We'll see you then. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. 19 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock until things get started here. We've got the Indians on the court. We've got Gary Westside on the court. We've got the Centralettes making their way into their respective positions. We are here and the scene is set. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Caleb Beasley, and LCTV will be providing live coverage of this awesome event. I'm expecting nothing but excellence from this. This is definitely going to be an epic showdown here, right here at the new field house. We have a lot of things planned here. A lot of people are excited to see this action. Got teams warming up here as you see. 18 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock till things get started here. Give the team a little time to warm up, get loose. We will be joined by Anthony Dye later on in the broadcast with play-by-play. A little over 18 minutes here. There's definitely a lot of people to look out for. We've got Skylar Smith out here on varsity. He's getting looked at by several colleges, one of them being Franklin. Definitely a big-time basketball school. Got a lot of stars out there on the court to look out for here tonight. I'm telling you, there's something in the air. There's definitely going to be an epic showdown here. This crowd is not as packed as usual because this is not a Friday night showdown. This is a Wednesday night. There's still a nice turnout for Lake Central student section here. Got a nice little turnout here. I see a couple of Lake Central staff in the audience, so we'll give a shout out to them. Shout out to Mr. Brian Solonic, Mr. Tom Holterman. Those are the two I see right now. Shout out to everybody who's coming out to support, and shout out to all of you for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get things started here at the new field house, come interact with us on social media. Use the hashtag LCTV Livestream. LCTV Livestream. Snapchat us, tweet us, post on Instagram about us, put us on Facebook, do whatever you need to do, interact with us. Once again, my name's Caleb Beasley. We'll be joined by Anthony Dye later on in the broadcast. We've got an excellent team of people here working to put on this broadcast for you guys so you guys can enjoy this game. Thank you so much for tuning in. Things haven't even gotten started yet, and I'm in a thankful mood. So ladies and gentlemen, we will take a quick break and we'll be right back, moving closer to this epic showdown that's about to take place with 16 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure to check out Northwest Indiana's premier indoor family fun center, Jack's Warehouse, right off of Route 41. Jack's has over 70 arcade games and several attractions for people of all ages. Hurry and visit today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and better than ever with this extensive, exclusive, unprecedented live coverage of this game right here on the award-winning LakeCentralNews.com. I am now joined by my play-by-play analyst, the man, the myth, the legend, none other than Anthony Dye. How's it going, Anthony?
I'm doing great. Tonight's a good night tonight. Lake Central's playing against Gary Westside. I'm looking for a great game out of Lake Central tonight. Skylar Smith, like you mentioned earlier, getting some looks at colleges now. College is looking at him. He's pretty excited. Coach Malazik's excited. We all know it. I spoke to him earlier about colleges and everything, and he's going to keep us up to date on that and other players as well. And Malaznik this year, he's off to a little rough start. It's 1-2, but it's only still the early portion of the season. There's quite a few road games coming up, a lot more home games to see us here. You know what? I'm excited. How are you feeling, Caleb?
I'm feeling great. And as you mentioned about Malaznik's record, he could go from 1-2 to 2-2 tonight if his cards are played right. His record could go on the uphill tonight if he plays his cards right. So. And he has a pretty good chance. Lake Central has a very interesting but good lineup to get the job done tonight. I have confidence in the Indians. However, I do not think that they should look at Gary Westside as not a threat.
Exactly,
because from what I witnessed in Gary Westside's performance in the JV game, they come back at weird times. They come back when you don't expect it. They come back and they put together these gameplay. Even though they didn't win, Lake Central needs to look out for those sneak attacks, those sneak comebacks.
Yes.
We don't want to see that. So, but I'm feeling really hopeful tonight. I did talk to a couple of Lake Central basketball players, and they did mention that they were feeling very confident about winning tonight. I would hope that for them, they felt confident, but not too confident that they let their guard down. Definitely an incredible atmosphere, and for Coach Malaznik, he's not new to the coaching thing.
Oh, no, not at all.
He has been here an incredibly long amount of time, longer than any of us have been here combined. I would assume maybe 20 years, maybe?
He's been coaching here a solid 12 years right now, and his record as it stands today is 153-92. Now, Coach Malaznik has one player that went to Michigan and went to the NBA, and his name is Glenn Robinson III. He's currently playing for the Pacers, averages about 5 points, 2 rebounds a game. Back up for Paul George, and he's doing great this year as a role player. Having a great alumni like that, I bet all these basketball players out on the court right now look up to him, whether it be Gary Westside basketball players or Lake Central ball players. You know what? Everybody's got to look up to someone who came out of the region and performed extremely well in college and in the NBA.
Very good for Glenn Robinson, doing an excellent job. That whole Robinson family is kind of star with athletes. We've got Jeelan, we've got the dad. They're these superstar athletes. It must be incredible to be the parents and to look down on your kids who are doing such a great job in the athletic world.
Indeed, yes. Jeelan playing at Purdue, doing a great job there at linebacker and a defensive line, doing a great job there.
11 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock till things get started. We've got LCTV's own Paul Centeni down there, as you see on your screen, passing the ball around to the Lake Central players, getting the team warmed up. And so are we. We come on the air this early to give time for us to get loosened up, to get ready for this awesome action that is about to go down. Are you excited at home, ladies and gentlemen? If so, tell us about it. Tweet us. Interact with us on social media using the hashtag LCTV livestream. You'll hear me say that about 150 more times on this broadcast because I want to see you interact with us. I'm going to check right now while Anthony talks about Gary Westside.
Gary Westside has lost all 3 of their games coming up to this point, and they've had some decent opponents. They've played Chesterton, Indianapolis, Tinley, and Michigan City. In their first-year head coach, Mr. Chris Buggs, is 0-3 on the year. It's his first season, like I had mentioned, and the only time they went to state was back in 2002, and they won it. But their most recent playoff run was at sectionals and regionals back in 2005. Both they had won, but they had fell short coming in semi-state and lost. But, they put up a great fight then. And I'm looking forward to Westside putting up a great fight tonight. 0-3 isn't something to be all too curious about. You have to look at it and say, their record doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Look at it and say, you know what? They can always beat us. They can get their first win against us tonight on home court. And we can't let that happen tonight.
Not at all. Definitely not what we want to have happen here. But on another note, with these new facilities here, which are definitely incredible, by the way. You know, I honestly think it would have been impossible, nearly impossible, to bring this live coverage in the old gym. I don't think the technology was there, but it is here in this new gym. So we're bringing it to you, ladies and gentlemen. And all these facilities are overseen by Lake Central's new athletic director, Mr. Chris Enyart. He has said to me, I talked to him before this game took place, he said, it's been a great start to the year. Every day has been great, and everybody has been great to work with. And he's really enjoying being athletic director. That is a quote from Mr. Chris Enyart again, the new athletic director here, previously a principal at North Newton Middle School and High School. I think he did a little athletic directing over there and coaching. Definitely has some experience under his belt. All the staff is present here tonight. We've got athletic trainer Mr. Chris Hall. Good person. We've got full coaching staff here. And actually, I've noticed that, I don't know if you've noticed, Anthony, but it looks like a couple more people have filed in from the time we started this broadcast until the end. It does look like more people have made their way in here with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. The 8:08, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, it's just the scene kind of setting itself. It's nothing but what you see. Lake Central taking their warm-up shots. Lake Central getting loosened up, getting that blood flowing. As I mentioned earlier, the scene is set. Their cheer team is here. The dance team is here. The students are here. The parents are here. Everybody who is everybody is here. As these banners hang from the ceiling of this new field house, I know Coach Malosnik has to be looking up there thinking, man, I really want to get another banner up there this season.
Oh, no doubt about it. There's very few seniors this year, but you know what? It's nice to have the next round of seniors coming in next year, juniors coming in to next year becoming seniors, and it's going to be great because they're going to have a tough time just trying to form chemistry this year because there's so many new faces on the team. Whereas last year, it seemed like a majority of it was seniors. Now this year, all the seniors are different. Like I said, there's very few, a lot of juniors, and it's going to be a little, like I said, it's hard to build chemistry, and that's what the main problem is this year. They're 1-3 on the season, 1-2. They've had a lot of nail biters thus far this entire season. And it seems like Lake Central early on can get a nice score going. They can build and score up high against their opponent, run the breaks, hit threes like it's nobody's problem. But you know what? They lack the killer instinct. They get that lead and they get too comfortable, it seems like. And when they get too comfortable, they let the other team in and the other team closes out, whereas Lake Central cannot let that happen.
Definitely not what we want to see happen here. About 6 minutes left until we get things started here. And I mean, there's nothing really that we could say more about this environment other than it's absolutely incredible. And another thing that would be absolutely incredible is a nice steak. I'll let you guess where it's from because we'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
Hello everybody, I'm Kara and we're at Gino's Steakhouse in Dyer. As you can see, we've newly remodeled. We also own some restaurants in the area, both Jellies and Maryville in Dyer, as well as Gino's and Maryville in Dyer. Make sure you come in and check out our new look at Gino's and try some of our signature dishes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. A little over 5 minutes left until we get things started. I figured we'd give you constant time updates so you know when to be ready for this action. I've seen a couple more students file in. Our Indian is present. Indian Jake Mantell is here, who's been doing a stellar job of being an Indian this year. You know, I want you to look at something. Cameraman, can we get a wide shot? Can we zoom out? I want you to look at how Lake Central was warming up versus how Gary Westside is warming up. Look at them just kind of sitting around. It almost looks like they've got this. They don't need to, loosen up. I mean, it may not be what it seems, but it seems like Lake Central was moving around, getting their blood flowing and stuff. Gary Westside's just kind of standing there. I don't think that's a good strategy going into this. They need to be jumping around. They need to be getting that blood boiling. They need to be letting loose. They need to get all those joints and muscles lubricated so that they can be able to function well. They don't want any injuries.
And it seems like Lake Central's team's got the height advantage tonight. Granted, Westside's got some heighty looking players, but Lake Central, I'd say, has got the height advantage. We got shooters on the outside. We got Gage Ray. We got Skylar Smith. We got Norrell in the paint. We got Ethan Darter in the paint as well. Ryan Burita. It's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to this.
Three minutes and 23 seconds left here on the clock until we get things started. Lake Central has made their way off of the court. As you see, it's nothing but Gary Westside right now. I did see a little mishap there. I don't know if you noticed it, but Lake Central fan kind of made their way onto the court there for a second.
Yeah.
I saw the referee kind of looking. I think he was about to go over there and say something. That is not something you want to have happen during the game. That sounds like, that might start some trouble. So hopefully they get all that out. But Lake Central's making their way out. On here, we've got our fight song playing. The scene is set for tonight. Cheers here, dance is here. The players are here. They're ready to go. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left here on the clock until we get things started. Gary Westside's present. Indians are present. It's going to be nothing but epic, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you that.
The thing that excites me, I'm going to be continuously saying the things that are exciting me tonight, but Lake Central's tradition, whether it be their warm-ups, doing layup lines, but before their game starts, they get in the huddle as they're doing lineups, right after the lineups are over with, I should say, and they get into a huddle and they get like a little pregame pep talk going. It's been a tradition ever since I can remember, since my freshman year. I think it's been on farther and farther than that, but just the tradition and keeping it alive is something amazing that Lake Central is good with.
Yeah, for sure. And it's interesting that, it's a really great thing to do when you have these teams or these people working together for a common goal to have that pep talk. We have a pep talk for our LCTV live stream crew. We go over, what we're going to talk about, our plans, what we want to say. We give each other motivation, pats in the back, everything. And I guarantee you they do the same. They have the same goal in mind, and so do we. Their goal is to win. Our goal is to bring you this epic game, which is exactly what we are going to do. So the pep talk is definitely essential. Definitely essential to having that team on the same page, because that's what you need. I see several members of the administration present. I saw Mr. Ed Beck earlier today. I see Mr. Tim Powers over there. I think they're here half of the reason they're here is to police the student section, make sure nothing goes wrong, and maybe half the reason they're here is to check out this awesome showdown.
Exactly, yes.
You have to come see this. These epic, absolutely epic. We are less than a minute from getting things started here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about, wow. Let me sip some, you know what, Tyler? We need to take a break on that one. Go ahead, play the commercial. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I apologize about that voice blooper. I had a little voice crack. It's been a long day. Been a long day, a lot of hard work trying to bring this to you, and things are gonna get started. we will pause for a moment of silence as we honor the United States national anthem. We'll be right back after that. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. This game is on. You can't help but get chills being in this atmosphere.
Never gets old, never gets old.
Getting goosebumps, this feeling, right after they sing that moment, right after the national anthem stops, right before that game starts, the moment in between there, the calm before the storm. We know what it's like, those hours before we actually go on the air, that calm before the storm. This is their calm before the storm. Look at them down there. They're preparing to execute these plans, to put some numbers up on the board. Hopefully for the Indians, they will be successful, but I guarantee you Gary Westside will do whatever they can to put a stop to the Indians. But the question is, can the brakes be put on the Indians, or will the tribe continue to roll? That is the question that we'll have to wait to see answered. But here comes Lake Central's starting lineup. This has to be a big moment for them. They're watching themselves come out here, this atmosphere that they're walking into. They know what they're getting themselves into. They know the goal. They're out there. Here comes Sean Griffin.
We'll take a quick little break as they announce these lineups here.
Be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
When you're looking for a diamond engagement ring, stop by and see us at James & Sons Fine Jewelers. We specialize in fine diamond and designers in the bridal jewelry industry.
At James & Sons, we have the latest fashions with Alex and Ani bracelets.
We carry a huge selection of all of their latest designs. We consider it an honor to help you celebrate your life's special moments. So this holiday season, stop by and see us at James & Sons Fine Jewelers.
We're located right across the street from Whole Foods, next door to Old Navy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Lake Central starting lineup was announced. We do apologize for those technical errors. And the scene is set, you know, you got the student section over there jumping up and down. The atmosphere in there is electric. It's interesting because if you sit over there, the stands do nothing but shake the whole time. It's because the atmosphere, it's that electricity flowing through that metal. The electricity from the student section just flowing through there. It's definitely an incredible feeling to be here. We do encourage you to come out. We do appreciate you watching this live stream, but we do want you to come out. Come see us. 8400 Ricker Avenue, St. John, Indiana. This game is on. Ball already out of bounds there.
Lake Central will look like Lake Central won the ball, but they tipped it out of bounds there. And Gary Westside will have the ball.
Clock starts, 7:56.
Number 24 takes it across half court. Number 3 passes it inside the paint. Is Frank Dijak. Posts him up. Passing to the outside of the arc there.
Griffin putting on some good defense, but he's keeping his distance. Good distance and good defense. Now he's getting close up in there. Westside has the ball.
Running some great man-to-man early on here. We're going to get 2 shots here. The foul there will be on Frank Diak. This is his first of the game.
Like Tony mentioned, those are the first points on the board. So technically, Lake Central is not in the lead right now. But there is plenty of time. Things are just getting started here. That's 2 for Westside.
Oh, and they called it no good. It's one over the line there. It's only a 1-point game right now. Sean Griffin takes the ball up court here. And it looks like Gary Westside's playing some pretty tough man defense here. Sean Griffin's looking to get free here as he passes off to Skylar Smith. Ryan Burita checks in for Frank Diak here.
And Ryan Burita has had a lot of special moments here. I talked to his mother earlier, who actually works in the guidance department here at Lake Central. She told me that she's really excited and she thinks the team is going to have a great season. Best of luck to them. Westside moving with the ball, takes the shot.
Atkins had a screen set against him that set Gary Westside open for that 3. 4-0 lead, Gary Westside, as Sean Griffin takes the ball up court here.
He shot that 3 like it was nothing.
Exactly, like silk. Austin Atkins with the ball right now, looking to get free. He drives in, passes it out to Ryan Burita. As Ryan Burita looks over to his right, passes it off to Sean Griffin. Sean Griffin passes it out to Austin Atkins, who drives in, passes it out to Sean. A little miscue there, it looked like it was intended for Burita.
Looks like Skylar Smith has the ball. He's moving in.
As he goes into paint, and there is a shooting foul there, it looked like.
And we've already seen it. This game hasn't even been on for 2 whole minutes. We've already seen it. Westside is playing very aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yes,
and they've already gotten 4 points on the board, which is not a big deal because there's plenty of time, but it is from Malosnik. I guarantee you that. Skylar Smith's on the move with the ball. Pass to Atkins. Back to Griffin.
Ryan Burita gets it in the paint, and he is double-teamed and immediately fouled. The correction, I'm sorry, in the Skylar Smith play, it was not a shooting foul, it was a blocking foul, and Burita will go on the line for 2.
Must be a cool feeling for Skylar Smith to be looked at by these colleges.
Exactly. You know, his 3 ball has given him his name. Not only that, but his ability just to come off a pick and pop and just shoot the ball right away, especially in those catch and shoot type of situations. Catches the ball, looks straight at the rim, release right away. And Ryan Burita misses the second free throw. As Gary Westside is running a fast-paced offense here.
Referees are calling everything here tonight. They're being fair, and it's making Lake Central fans very happy because they're calling stuff against the other team. But don't get me wrong, I have no doubt about it that these IHSAA officials will call things against Lake Central. So it is a little bit of an excitement for the fans, but it'll be short-lived.
Only problem tonight for Lake Central thus far is our bigs are getting in trouble here with their fouls. Frank Diak already hit the bench with 30 seconds of the game as Gary Westside gets a steal from Sean Griffin's missed pass. 6-1 Westside right now. Griffin looking to pass it in the paint. He takes it inside, gives it off to Burita. Burita loses the ball, and has a turnover by Ryan Burita. As Gary Westside pushes, and there's a foul. Wow. Excuse me, charging foul. Great way to lay your body on the line there, Skyler. Wow. You don't see that all too often.
I told you, Westside is playing aggressive tonight. You could see the aggression. You can see they want this win. And look at the scoreboard right now. 6-1. Plenty of time left. Let's see what Lake Central can do to make a comeback.
Sean Griffin passes over to Skylar Smith. Ryan Burita in the paint. Wow, no foul call there. Looked like there was a little contact there.
Westside's on the move with the ball. Let's see what they can do. Griffin keeping his distance.
You know, like you said, Westside's playing pretty aggressive, and that's going to get him in trouble early often. And obviously, you can see what the Skylar Smith play there. And here's a missed in and out shot there. And a missed cue by Skylar Smith. Griffin was not expecting the pass there on the play. It looked like Skylar was going to take the ball up court, and Griffin was not expecting it at all. As Westside stacks, takes it off to the right side. Number 3 on Westside looking for a play. You could definitely hear these fans booing Westside every time they touch the ball.
Oh yeah, definitely very loud and emotional here tonight. They want their Indians to win. Ball stopped by, I think, Darter. And look at the facial reactions of Lake Central's players. They're not liking these referees' calls anymore. I told you it would be short-lived. I'm looking at Westside's coach. It almost looks like he's kind of panicking in a sense.
It seems like our guards are giving them a little bit of trouble here. And it seems like Gary Westside tries to dump it in the paint very, very often. And as much as they can, it seems like this game thus far.
Malaznik is definitely appearing to be more calm than Westside's coach. But they both want the same goal for sure for their teams to win.
As Westside sinks both free throws in the line there. As Ryan Burita takes the ball, passes it over to Skylar Smith. Smith finds Darter. And Darter finds Atkins. Smith a wide open 3.
Step back. Bam!
Boom! Give him the hot sauce. 8-4. An easy bucket there for Skylar Smith. Westside takes it in the post again, and they miss. As Ryan Burita gets a rebound. Sean Griffin with the ball as he pushes up court. Finds Austin Atkins. Atkins finds Burita. And Smith with the 3 again. And he hits it again! Smith for 3. 8-7. Lake Central's making a comeback.
Westside's got the ball. Westside's on the move. Griffin keeping his distance.
Atkins and Darter are playing some tight defense tonight, and I'm loving it.
Emotional students. Griffin still keeping his distance, making sure there's no contact there. He doesn't want any of that. They don't need any charges.
Smart play. Stay a foot away from your... Oh.
Wow, nice save.
Great
Atkins is on the move. He goes for it and sinks it in for 2 points. Nice easy layup there for Austin Atkins.
And this is Lake Central's first lead of the night with a little under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 9-8 Lake Central.
Westside's on the move. Westside's got the ball, trying to get into that paint. Nice pass.
Westside.
They go for the 3, not able to do it. Burita makes the save.
Nice little rebound there by Burita.
Griffin's on the move with the ball. Pass to Atkins. Atkins fakes him out. He's attempting to get 2 points, and he does for the Indians. That's 11-8.
Atkins with a beautiful up and under play there.
Nice, easy 2-point shot there. Westside's got the move again. Emotional student section. A little bit of a trip up there for him. Atkins keeping his distance. Lake Central doing a good job of keeping their distance here.
Great screen.
Takes the 3. Able to do it for Westside.
We got
Sorry, go ahead.
Tie game here at LC, 11-11.
2 minutes and 49 seconds left here on the clock. Griffin's got the ball. Calling orders. What's he going to do? Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I love about the point guard position, that field general type of deal there. I love it, I love it, I love it. As Darter is looking to find an open man. As he finds Atkins, he goes into paint. Burita
Wow.
And there's a charge call there.
They weren't able to do that, but the execution of that play was definitely incredible. That is what they need to do to get a victory here tonight. We've got a tie score, 11-11. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left here on the clock. First quarter, Lake Central versus Gary Westside.
Both teams are playing a smash mouth type of defense this evening here. Both getting good charge calls and great defense here. As Westside takes the ball up court, and it looked like Lake Central is playing a little bit of press defense here as they switch back to man-to-man.
Westside's got the ball. Little bit of a trip up there.
Smith's got steal, and he flies in and misses the layup.
Not able to do it. He's got to slow it down there. Slow it down there. He's got plenty of time to show up. Lake Central takes the three. Not able to do it there again. Ball almost out of bounds. Westside doing a great job of saving it. Referees putting a stop to this action immediately.
It definitely looked like there was a foul call against Westside there. Sean Griffin flew it for the ball. Feels like Sean Griffin and number 11 of Gary Westside have a little animosity between each other, playing some tough defense on each other all night so far. Zarrell Smith is guarding number 3 tightly. As number 3 takes him into deep in the the paint. And Smith called for the foul.
You know, I think if Lake Central does a good enough job here and gets a nice lead, I feel like we might see some players on the court that we haven't really seen. Maybe some JV players moving up that Malaznik has scouted. You know, it's interesting. Even in JV practices, Malaznik is in here, and I know what he's scouting. He's looking for people for varsity. He's always looking for people. So maybe we'll see some new people out here. And this student section, it honestly might be louder than I've ever heard them before in here.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't remember. I don't know if it's the headsets or what, but they seem really loud.
I think it's this gym.
We've got our student section over here, as you can see, gentlemen.
Zarrell Smith is ready to inbound the ball. He gives it off to Sean Griffin. As Sean up court looking for Sean. Sean takes it back. Sean gives it over to Skylar. Skylar looks over to Sean Griffin there.
Lake Central fans very emotional here, wanting Lake Central to win. Everson to Griffin, back to Skylar, back to Burita. They're moving around with the ball here. Everson's got the ball, takes the 3 and gets it.
Ooh, Lake Central with the lead edge. Everson with the 3, 14-13 Lake Central. Let's go.
Clean three, very easy. You know, they're taking a lot of threes tonight, both teams, and it seems like they've been putting in a lot of practice. A lot of practice for this.
Westside setting some hard picks against Skylar. As Skylar puts on some defense inside the paint, and it is out of bounds against Gary Westside. Lake Central ball.
51 seconds left here on the clock in the first quarter. Definitely electric. I don't even know what the word is, but this first quarter has been very awesome.
It has been just awe-inspiring to watch this amazing defense being played. Great offense. And a very, very intense first quarter as Gage Ray checks in for the first time tonight. Excuse me, a little hiccup there.
Griffin's on the move with the ball.
Finds Ray for the corner as Griffin slips there.
Gets tripped up a little bit there, but he's back up. Gage Ray's got the ball. Griffin appears to almost fake like he's open there, kind of fake out his opponent that's right up there on him. Everson with the ball. See if he can put another 3 up there. Zarrell
Smith at the top of the key, gives it off to Gage. Gage looking. He wanted to pass to Burita. He sure had his defender fake there. Ooh, he was looking back at the basket, thinking Burita would have been open. And it looks like Lake Central's going to hold the ball for the final seconds of the first quarter as Darrell Smith head fakes, drives in with a floater, and Smith misses, and that's going to be it for your first quarter. 14-13, Lake Central on top.
That will be it for the first quarter, as Anthony said, and we will take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, with this live coverage. We'll be right back.
This is essential nutrition. The first step is aloe. The aloe is really good for absorption of nutrients, good for your hair, your skin. Step 2 is the herbal tea. Herbal tea is thermogenic, means it boosts your metabolism, gives you energy. Step 3 is a shake. It's a meal replacement shake, not just a protein shake. That means you get 21 vitamins and minerals inside your shake. It's under 200 calories, and we have over 50 flavors to choose from.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with this live coverage right here at the new field house. Once again, just to remind you, I'm Caleb Beasley.
And I'm Anthony Dye.
And we're providing you this extensive live coverage. If you want to interact with us on social media, make sure you use the hashtag LCTV livestream. Tweet at us, Instagram us, Facebook us, Snapchat us. Do whatever you need to do. Just make sure you interact with us. We would love for you to interact with us, and we appreciate your support. Once again, you're watching this right here on the award-winning LakeCentralNews.com, and this live coverage is being brought to you by Lake Central Television. The scene is completely set here. We've got a fully reset clock for this second half here, the second quarter here. We've got, not second half, excuse me, second quarter. Second period, 8 minutes on the clock. Full time here for both teams to play it out. And this is on. Graziano's made his way onto the court. Definitely had a few star moments here. Pass to Burita, back to Atkins. Ball getting taken by Westside. Westside's on the move, goes up for it, and is able to bank in that nice, clean shot there. Again, a nice, clean shot.
Stop, look, and shoot. Great job by Westside there, making a 16-14 game. Burita looking a couple head fakes, looking off to Graziano. Gives it off to Gage Ray. Gage thought about that shot, you could tell. Atkins giving himself some space. Smith giving a couple jab steps there as Burita passes off to Graziano. Finds a wide open Gage Ray, who hesitates to take the shot. As Atkins drives in for an easy two and misses the layup.
Still not able to do it there, but Westside's back with the ball. Westside's got the ball. Atkins getting all up in there, but moving back, making sure he doesn't get any contact. Westside, that shot was not, I don't think there was any intended target there. I think he just took the shot to get the ball out of his hands.
It looked like he was trying to get the foul call there. The refs weren't about to give it to him because the ball handler had initiated contact first. The defender did not, so he popped it up, hit the backboard, out of bounds call there. Darrell Smith inbounds it. Inbounds it to Graziano. Lake Central ball yet again as Westside slaps out of Graziano's hands. Graziano double team there as he gets the ball. Smith looking, finds Atkins. Atkins looking up. Finds Smith for the three.
Step back, not able to do it. Still not able to do it. Westside with the ball again. How many times is Westside going to take control of the ball here? They're definitely doing a good job of that. And they're winning right now. Only by 2, but they're winning.
And
another 2 points for them.
And there's a charge call there on the play. You know, Lake Central, excuse me, slows down a little bit there, it seems like we can get some better looks instead of taking these threes that are just total miscues. We just could maybe even do a little pump fake on the perimeter there, drive in, crossover, boom, hit a shot.
Plays back on Smith to Graziano, back to Smith. Smith's on the move to Atkins.
Atkins looking for someone to give the ball off to.
Somebody's got to get open. Smith taking that call. Smith answering Atkins' call. Who's open?
Great play by Norrell Smith there as he hits the back of a West Side player to get the ball back.
I think both teams are doing an incredible job of working together here.
Great.
I don't see any people saying, there's an I in team. I see, people working as a team. Smith's got the ball back to Darter, back to Smith, back to Atkins. A little bit of a square that they just did there. Atkins with the...
There's a travel call there.
Yeah, there was a travel call there. I thought I saw something down there.
Thus far, this entire game between Lake Central and Gary Westside, their ball movement has been phenomenal. As Westside finds a wide open player for three, and he bricks it off the side of the rim. An over the back call there by Gary Westside.
Five minutes, 41 seconds left here on the clock. I do see Lake Centralettes making their way off to the side so they can warm up and get ready for their moment. I talked to their head coach, Kevin Mathis, while Darter takes this free roll. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Great job by Austin Atkins getting the offensive rebound. I'm sorry about that,
You're good.
As Lake Central gets the ball again, and Darter with a miscue. Narelle Smith trying to get a putback. Darter, what looks like two shots there again. One.
Before this game took place, I talked to Lake Centralettes head coach Kevin Mathis. Get a little history on him. He's born in Chicago, Illinois, and he's been coaching Lake Centralettes since 1989. That is an incredibly long amount of time. He told me that he definitely enjoys it, and it's a lot of fun. Make sure you go check out their next competition at Marriott in Mishawaka this Saturday, December 11th. Gary Westside has the ball.
Off the foot of one of the Westside players. He's not expecting the pass. Atkins powers up the court. Finds Graziano for the two, and he hits side of the rim, and there's going to be a jump ball, it looks like.
Both players falling down there. Darter's huge. Darter falling has to hurt in a sense. He's probably used to it. But Darter falling, it's not something you see often.
Taking a lot of shots at quarterback position there as Westside steals the ball.
It was a nice grab there out of the air.
Game still knotted up at 16 apiece, a little under 5 minutes to go. Nice little fadeaway by Gary Westside as Westside gets the offensive rebound and was not expecting to pass there. From
Graziano with the ball, pass back.
Smith
the shot is
three. And he bricks it. Smith gets his own board.
Four minutes and 28 seconds left here on the clock. The score is tied 16-16. I see Lake Central's cheer team extending their arms as a wish of good luck to the basketball team here. And the good luck was obviously received because the shot was made, making the score 17-16. Let's see if they can pull out another one.
Smith going for his second shot here. Atkins and Griffin here in the backcourt, expecting.
Can they do it? Another one.
18-16.
Another one. That does bring it to 18-16, as my broadcast partner said. Gary Westside has the ball.
Great double team by Lake Central. Smith gets a steal.
Skyler's back. Pass to Atkins. He's moving in. Back to Skyler. They're looking for the ball.
Backcourt violation there on a miscued pass from Atkins to Smith.
I'm watching Smith right now. Take a look at Smith. He was not happy with what just happened. He looked disappointed.
Atkins put a little too much on that. Lake Central double teaming yet again. Atkins with a nice tip pass.
Norrell not able to get the ball there.
Griffin playing some decent defense in the paint there. Norrell Smith
Now
rebounds the pass.
Now it's 18-18 again, ladies and gentlemen.
There's been so many lead changes and so many ties this game thus far. As Griffin is at the top of the key, finds Norrell Smith on the left of the arc. Norrell looking for Atkins. Atkins passes off to Darter. And the pass is stolen away. Griffin charging up court, plays defense against Westside, and
Two more points. 2 more points for them. Westside has taken the lead for the third time. The third time, ladies and gentlemen, this game. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left here on the clock. The score is 20-18. Like we just mentioned, Gary Westside took the lead just now. Got a little bit of a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Eco Chic Boutique. We are Dyer's upscale women's consignment store, but we also feature the girls' dance dresses. If you have prom dresses, homecoming, winter formal dresses that you've previously worn, we encourage you to bring them in and make some money with us. We also sell them at a fraction of a price.
We have a fabulous selection. You can't beat it. Great price, great items. Come in and shop with us, and also be responsible. Recycle. Come and use those previously worn dresses that are just in fabulous condition.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The timeout is over. Players are making their way back onto the court for an opportunity to finish off what was started here in this half. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Indians looking to get back in the lead, to take control of this game again. They lost it for a bit, but this is not the first time they've lost it and gained it back.
Burita passes inside to Smith, and there's a foul call. Great find by Burita there. Smith hits 1 of 2. Smith hits the second, making it a 20 all game. Skylar Smith, excuse me, it's 2 Smith on the court right now. And Skylar plays great defense there against Westside. Lake Central unable to get the rebound. There's an offensive rebound. And there's a jump ball called by the referees.
A little under 3 minutes left here on the clock.
Westside passes it at the top of the key there. Westside loses the ball. .32 on Westside set a hard pick against Atkins, and there's a foul call. Oh, looked like a double dribble. Griffin finds Smith as he takes it up court. Griffin finds Norrell. Norrell finds Atkins in the top. And Smith for a 3. And off by a little bit.
Not able to do it. As you've noticed, Anthony, the pace has slowed down here a little bit. It's a lot more fast-paced and aggressive in the first half. It's still aggressive, as you saw right there. Skylar Smith with the ball, going for it. And, ooh, not able to do it. Referee's putting a stop to that immediately. I saw a couple people who were sitting down stand up. I was really excited. I thought the Indians were going to be able to capture those 2 points. Not able to do so, but there's plenty of time to come back from that. There's only 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. There's a whole nother half.
Austin Atkins is averaging about 6 points on the season here. He's got 3 steals thus far in the year. and he's got 2 assists as well on the year.
Taking this free throw shot, able to make it.
22-20, Lake Central with the lead as Gary Westside takes their timeout.
And we'll take a timeout too. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello everybody, I'm Kara and we're at Gino's Steakhouse in Dyer. As you can see, we've newly remodeled. We also own some restaurants in the area, both Jellies and Maryville and Dyer, as well as Gino's and Maryville and Dyer. Make sure you come in and check out our new look at Gino's and try some of our signature dishes.
And we are back. So we have the cheerleaders doing a little bit of flips here.
I wish I could do that. I know something would break if I tried to do that.
Oh yeah,
it would not be good. We've got 2 minutes and 3 seconds left here on the clock. Indians have taken that lead once again, 22-20. 22-20, but it's interesting because who's in the lead keeps going back and forth. First it's Lake Central, then it's Westside. Westside has taken the lead 3 times. Now, if this happens in the fourth quarter towards the end with about a minute left and Gary Westside, sneaks to the lead again with a little amount of time left, they might have the victory. That's what Lake Central needs to look out for. They need to put some more points on the board so they can, distance themselves. So they have a little bit of wiggle room.
It seems like these first 2 quarters here, they're going to feel for each other. They've watched game film, obviously, to see how they're doing with each other. But other teams, I should say. But the next 2 quarters after this one, the third and fourth, it's going to be nothing but fast-paced basketball, and I wouldn't doubt that one bit. As Westside takes the ball up court and they drive into the paint. Number 11 with a crossover on Skylar Smith. Atkins with a steal. Atkins finds Norrell, and the ball is tipped out of bounds by Westside. And Norrell almost took out a fan there. Got a little too much speed there on the play. Skylar Smith in the corner, and Smith with a floater as he misses, and Ryan Burrito with the putback and offensive rebound.
Incredible.
Right place at the right time.
I hear Malaznik barking orders down there. He's into this now.
I love it.
Gary Westside on the move with the ball. Austin Atkins keeping his distance. Norrell up in there. They take the shot. Not able to do it. Smith with the ball. Pass to Griffin. Griffin is on the move. What's he going to do? He goes in for it. Can he do it? And he is able to do it. 2 more points. That brings the score 26-20. This might be the biggest lead Lake Central has had all night.
Great layup, like my broadcast partner here, Caleb, said by Sean Griffin there in the play. Great job there, Sean. Westside takes and finds it in the left corner. Triple team.
Wow!
Smith taking and laying out his body on there.
But right back up. That's what I like about Lake Central. They get right back up. They don't sit there and just float on the floor and take their time. They know that they need to get right back up and right into the action so they can put some more points up on the board. That's what it's all about. And Malaznik trains them. As you've noticed, you never really see players fall on the floor and just lay there. Malaznik, get back up, get back up, get back up. The only time I've ever seen a Lake Central player lay on the floor like that is when they're injured. Other than that, they're back up. No matter how tired they are, no matter how sweaty they're back up. 26-20, Indians lead against Gary Westside. 35 seconds left here on the clock.
I'm touching back on Coach Malaznik's philosophy of just building the resilience of Lake Central's team is amazing. He teaches them, no matter how much you're down, there's always a chance to get back in the game. Not only that, but once, like you mentioned there, get right back up. Get up. Don't hold your head down. Get back, put your head in the game, and go. I'd like to see Skylar Smith hit a couple more threes like he did in the first quarter there.
Yeah, that would definitely be interesting. That would be an awesome story to tell on his part. Hopefully he can. We have the whole second half. This is a very eventful first half, so we'll see what the second half can bring. Lake Central making their way back onto the court. Fans still emotional. Live coverage will continue. Again, if you want to interact with us, use the hashtag LCTV livestream. This play is on.
As Gary Westside has the ball, it looks like they're going to run down the clock, maybe even take the final shot of the quarter here. Half, for that matter. A quick little handoff to number 3 as Atkins is playing tight defense. The whole team is running man-to-man here. Refs with a foul call here on the play.
14 seconds left on the clock.
Look like number 3's a little banged up there. His knee seems to be bothering him as he sat down in the court there. Hopefully he is all right.
And neither of these teams need injuries.
Early in the season, we'd like to keep both teams quite healthy.
At any point in the season, I don't think it's ever a goal to not have the team healthy. Very loud in here, ladies and gentlemen. Very loud, very emotional student section, very emotional parent section. This whole room is filled with chilling emotion.
As Westside sinks the first one, Westside looks to sink the second, and they miss it. Brick it off the front of the rebound. Not the rebound, excuse me, front of the cylinder there. Smith playing tight defense. Atkins thrown to the floor, and then the ball is out of bounds against Lake Central. Westside will get the ball yet again with 2.4 seconds remaining left on the clock.
And what do you think they're going to do with this little time left?
You know, I think they're going to run a type of catch and shoot type of play, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They get the ball off just in time, and they miss. 26-21. That is the end of the first half for Lake Central.
As my broadcast partner said, that is the end of the second quarter here, the first half here. We've got the Centralettes making their way out onto the court. We've also got Lake Central's cheer team over there. We've got Colin Studer making kind of trying to pump up the student section over there. He had a lot of big moments on the football field. It's nice to see him kind of transitioning, watching another sport, having that Indian pride. Cheer team doing their routine here. This will be a 10-minute halftime. There's 9 minutes and 39 seconds left here on the clock. As I mentioned earlier, we're about to see a performance by the Centralettes. As I mentioned earlier, head coach Kevin Mathis is born in Chicago, Illinois. He's been a head coach here since 1989, and he told me before the game that he definitely enjoys coaching. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you check out their next competition at Marion in Mishawaka, Saturday, December 11th. Our commentary will be right back after this.
Welcome back, Lake Central. We are here with your third quarter and your live coverage of Lake Central versus Gary Westside. Lake Central is up 26-21 coming out of the half, and we are ready to play some more ball here. Excited, ready to go. And it looks like Lake Central will get the ball this second half as Ethan Darter is ready to inbound it. And he's trying to find Sean Griffin. Sean Griffin is immediately double teamed, finds Skylar Smith. And Skylar Smith immediately pops a three and hits it coming out of the half. 29-21 Lake Central. Westside taking the ball up against Sean Griffin as they try to find someone. Lake Central playing some tight man defense here as Westside throws the ball away to Lake Central. Smith driving in the paint. Foul call there. Skylar Smith had played 13.5 minutes in the first half with 2 steals, and he was accounted for what looks like 8 points of the first half. Looks like the referees are deferring to Westside's coach. Griffin passes off to Skylar. Skylar finds Darter at the top of the key, and Darter is looking to pass it off. Finds Griffin. Griffin's calling plays. Griffin finds Darter. Darter pumps, gives a little jab step. There's a foul call on the play, and it is a travel by Lake Central. Lake Central, couple travel calls tonight as Westside gets the ball back. Westside seems to be struggling to pass the ball early this part of the second half, excuse me. Number 11 crossing up. Skylar Smith. 24 sizes up. Griffin and Darter with the steal, gives it off to Diak. Griffin looking up. He's trying to find Atkins as Atkins looks to get open in the corner, and Diak with a wide open layup, and he misses it as Westside pushes up court. They press against Griffin, and there's an and one play. Lake Central's letting some easy chances go here early on in the third quarter. About a minute and a half has gone by. Excuse me, what looked like to be a shooting foul was a blocking foul. Number 24 sizes up Sean Griffin, passes it off to number 3, top of the corner, top of the arc, excuse me. 11 sizing up Smith, passes it in the paint. So Atkins gets the steal, takes it inside. Atkins with the layup, 31-21 Lake Central. Westside pushing up, crosses over Atkins, goes inside the paint with a circus shot and a foul call on the play. Westside's first shot sinks the first of 2. Westside back with their second shot here. Lake Central gets the ball again. Frank looking to get it off. Got to get it over. There's a backcourt violation here. And I'd like to welcome back Caleb Beasley here who had a little bit of trouble. He was in the bathroom, had to take a quick little bathroom break. Welcome back, Caleb.
That's actually not what I was doing.
Ooh, excuse me. Looked like you were in the bathroom there for a little bit.
No, I was actually down talking to the head dance coach. We were having a conversation about Lake Central's upcoming dance competition for the Centralettes. I was having a conversation with him. Said it's going to be Saturday, December 11th at Marion in Mishawaka. So make sure you're there. You know, we purposely broadcasted their performance to show how incredible they are. So make sure you come out and support the Centralettes.
West Side with a 3 there.
5 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Wow, definitely a struggle for the ball there. It took the referees a little bit to call that one. But the score has increased for both teams. The Indians are still in the lead, 31-25.
West Side gets the shot up, and there's a travel there on the play. Dijak gives it off to Griffin. Griffin pushes up. Skyler looked for that 3. Skyler gives it off back to Griffin. Griffin to Dijak. Atkins off to Smith. Smith looking up. He wanted to take that shot. He wanted to be open. There's a travel call against Skyler Smith.
Four minutes and 20 seconds left here on the clock. Atmosphere is still incredible. Things are moving a little slower than how we saw them in the first quarter. Nice shot there, little power behind it, and not able to make it. Griffin's got the ball, pass to Atkins, he's moving up, and he is able to put 2 points on the board for the Indians. That brings the score to 33-25. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to interact with us on social media, make sure you use the hashtag LCTV livestream. I think we should put it on the screen. We should have it in big, bold letters right there on the screen so that you know to make sure that you tweet us using the hashtag LCTV livestream. I'm going to check right now and see if anybody has tweeted. Get your tweet out there. If you want us to, give you a shout out, whatever it is, just use the hashtag LCTV livestream. We would love for you to interact with us.
Atkins sinks yet another shot. Griffin almost with a steal. Pops it up again. Westside cannot control the ball as they throw it away. Lake Central ball.
Three minutes, 44 seconds left here on the clock. 34-25. Indians are in the lead. Lake Central's taking a bit of a timeout, and so are we. We will be right back with this live coverage.
When you're looking for a diamond engagement ring, stop by and see us at James & Sons Fine Jewelers. We specialize in fine diamond and designers in the bridal jewelry industry.
At James & Sons, we have the latest fashions with Alex and Ani bracelets.
We carry a huge selection of all of their latest designs. We consider it an honor to help you celebrate your life's special moments. So this holiday season, stop by and see us at James & Sons Fine Jewelers.
We're located right across the street from Whole Foods, next door to Old Navy.
We are back here and better than ever, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. Lake Central breaking away from their timeout, and things are looking rather good for Lake Central as the aggression from Gary Westside has kind of toned down. So maybe Coach Malaznik can make his seasonal coaching record for this season 2-2, because right now he's 1-2. Maybe he can make it 2-2. Indians with the ball, pass to Norrell Smith, back to Griffin, and back
Griffin
to
looking for a lob. Wow.
And Norrell diving for the ball, using his body to sacrificing his body there, diving, doing whatever he has to do to get the ball. Student section loved that one, as you heard the electricity intensify when he took that incredible dive. Sometimes, even in basketball, you have to put your body on the line to make sure that your control of the ball is kept. That's always what you want.
Always goes to show that heart and soul in a player. Westside gets it in the paint. There's a travel call there. Shuffling your feet there. Not a good choice there by Westside. Nothing you can do, though.
Sean Griffin on the move with the ball, taking his time. You know, it's interesting to see these players take their time instead of, it's always nice to see them moving fast, but them taking their time is really interesting to see. It's like they're making a slow, methodical approach on, whatever it is that they're about to execute. It kind of leaves you, with that suspense, the feeling of suspense, like, oh my goodness, what is about to happen? Student section very emotional here tonight. All of them are standing. They only fill back about 4 rows in the bleachers. It's a pretty nice turnout for a Wednesday night, I think. It's a pretty nice crowd here, but the student section is very emotional. No one is sitting down in the section. Gary Westside on the move with the ball. Lake Central keeping their distance, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Westside just cannot slow it down. But the best play I seen them make this entire quarter, not trying to be mean by saying it, was with that previous inbound pass, trying to get it back in the back court there. I was going to say backfield, thinking of football.
And what I've noticed, you mentioned this, Gary Westside is moving really fast. And what we just saw, they're moving fast. There was no reason for them to move that fast. They need to slow down and have more control of the ball, because it's evident that when they move fast, they're prone to make mistakes, as I think anyone is.
These refs like calling travel calls tonight. It did not look like a travel on the previous play there, but cannot argue with the officials. Great double team by Lake Central. And the crowd reaction says it all.
The officials are either the most loved or most hated people here.
Gotta have a strong backbone to do this job.
That job.
Excuse me, yeah, wow. Proper English, wow.
Smith's got the ball back to Griffin. How many times have we been able to say back to Griffin? Skyler looking for an opening. Wow.
Diak, did you call bank on that play, boy?
Did you see that dive from Gary Westside there? That dive for the ball. And there was no ball even there by the time he got to the ground.
Nice little shimmy shake there by Dijak. There's another travel call. Quite a few times I've said that this quarter. Graziano checks in for Skylar Smith. Engage Ray is in. Engage Ray gets wide open for a 3 and misses. Norrell Smith with the rebound and a nice little putback, and he misses. Smith gets the rebound yet again. And they're going to call a timeout by Lake Central.
Timeout for Lake Central and timeout for us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
This is essential nutrition. The first step is aloe. The aloe is really good for absorption of nutrients, good for your hair, your skin. Step 2 is the herbal tea. Herbal tea is thermogenic, means it boosts your metabolism, gives you energy. Step 3 is a shake. It's a meal replacement shake, not just a protein shake. That means you get 21 vitamins and minerals inside your shake. It's under 200 calories, and we have over 50 flavors to choose from.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the brand new field house. This cheer team is really stellar because they're doing an excellent job of kind of keeping the vibe there. Doing whether it's raining in a football game, or whether it's really hot in this gym like it is right now. These cheerleaders are doing a great job of keeping the energy there, so you have to give them a lot of credit. I know head coach Miss Joan Loden works a lot with them on perfecting their craft and keeping the mood set. Definitely a shout out to them, a shout out of good luck and nice to them. Narelle Smith with the ball. You know what? I've noticed something. Smith's got to slow it down just like Gary Westside.
And that high motor just helps him out there. Wow, Smith with the steal as Ray pushes up court there. Gage finds D-Jack. D-Jack to Gage. Gage mishandles the pass to Graziano, and the ball is batted out of bounds, and it is Westside ball.
Nice swat there from Lake Central.
Westside inbounds the ball with less than a minute left on the clock.
The score is 36-25. We're kind of wrapping things up. Every live broadcast I have done, at about the end of the third quarter, I say, we're kind of wrapping things up because we are. We're kind of closing in on time for there to be any significant comebacks, but then again, Westside is not that far behind. They need to take those points, get them out of the west, go to the east with these points, go in the opposite direction with these points, move them back up. Graziano, nice move there, putting his body on the line. 2 points for the Indians. Westside's on the move. 39 seconds left on the clock.
Westside takes the ball. They look to the top of the arc there.
Westside moving around, dribbling the ball, keeping the player back. Dribble, taking a sweet time, taking all the time he needs. Nice pass. Drive to the paint, not able to do it.
It seems like Westside's trying to take off as much time on the clock. So Lake Central, when they get the ball, and if they do, they don't have much time at all to even think about what they can do for a play. Westside with the shot, just putting it up just to get the foul call. Westside's going to shoot 2, sinks the first of 2. Westside sinks both of them.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's limited time left here. It's under 20 seconds. What is about to take place here? Fast-moving action. Referee's putting a stop to this action immediately. Let's see what's going to take place.
A little confused by the call of the referees here.
A little bit of a player exchange here.
For whatever reason, they switch possessions here. Whether it be referee error or there was a foul on the play. I couldn't tell because nobody was moving.
Westside is on the move with the ball. Taking their sweet time. 13 seconds left on the clock. Under 10 left. Westside taking their time. What are they going to do? Are they going to go for the shot? Driving for it, jump up, step back, and not able to do it. That is it. That is it for the third quarter. The final score for this quarter is 38-27. Lake Central Indians lead. The Lake Central Indians have held this lead for a long time. Now they're going to take a break, and so are we. We will be right back with this live coverage after this.
Make sure to check out Northwest Indiana's premier indoor family fun center, Jack's Warehouse, right off of Route 41. Jack's has over 70 arcade games and several attractions for people of all ages. Hurry and visit today.
We are back here. The fourth quarter is approaching. The clock has been reset. A reminder, the final score, the score for this third quarter, this previous third quarter, was 38-27. Indians holding the lead for a considerable amount of time. Ladies and gentlemen, we would love for you to interact with us on social media. Make sure you use the hashtag LCTV livestream. We've got lots of people here. We've got lots of people watching. This is absolutely electric right here at the new field house at 8400 Wicker Avenue, St. John, Indiana, right here on the award-winning LakeCentralNews.com. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate your support as we bring you this fourth and final quarter of this epic showdown between Gary Westside and Lake Central.
Now, touching back to what I had said earlier on in this game, Lake Central, it seems like early on in the season, lacks the killer instinct to close out games, and I'm hoping tonight they can gain that mentality and close it out.
Griffin with the ball, looking for an open player, looking for an open teammate to Atkins. Westside getting right back up after that fall. Skyler with the ball. Back to Atkins. Wow, now I knew the referee was going to call it. They're calling everything tonight. Do you, I want your opinion on this. Do you ever think calling every single thing is too much? Do you ever think it can get excessive at some point?
At times, if you're a player, yeah, you're going to think it's going to be excessive. But coming from a fan's point of view, you want the game to go both ways, be fair, be the best way you can call a game possible. Atkins drives in the paint. Atkins with a floater. That was dirty.
But did you see that flop from that that LeBron James style flop of the Westside player there? He literally just fell down. He didn't even touch him. He just flopped. I don't understand it, but Westside has the ball, so we're going to move on.
Westside with an ill-advised shot as they get their own rebound. Another missed layup. As Smith bats the ball back in bounds.
2 attempts for Westside to make that shot, not able to do it once. Griffin with the ball. You know, Griffin's good. Griffin's good. He's nothing but good. He's in the whole time, usually.
It seems like he's not more of a scorer kind of player. And D-Jack with the and one play. But going back to what I was saying with Griffin, he's not a type of person to go out and look out for himself. He looks for his teammates first. If no one's there, he goes, takes it in, does what he can.
It's a good mentality to have out here when you're working with the team.
Exactly.
Consider the team. Don't just take it to the, try to get as many points as you can, but as many points as the team can.
But at times, toward the end of the game, let's say it's a tie game, Skylar Smith, they like to put the ball in his hands at the end as D-Jack misses free throw there. They like to put the ball in Smith's hands because he's that closer type of player, along with Griffin and Gage Ray. As Gary Westside puts a floater up, Darter with the board. Darter gives it off to Griffin. Griffin to Atkins. Griffin, ooh, the assist by Griffin as Atkins falls hard. Tell his little stinger there. And Westside calls a timeout, 44-27 Lake Central.
We'll take a break too. We'll be right back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The student section is absolutely electric here. They're chanting, "We are LC because we are." Lake Central has a lot of people at this school. Over 3,000 people. And no matter what walk of life you come from, when you step into 8400 Wicker Avenue, you bleed blue. And it's great to see this Lake Central pride here. These people from all different types of, all different walks of life coming together for this common goal to support these teams.
Westside has the ball. Smith playing tight man-to-man defense as Westside finds an open man in the arc. Ejack, great defense there, trying to get the ball away from him.
Six minutes, 15 seconds left here on the clock. The score is 44-27. Lake Central doing an incredible job of keeping that lead. And there's one shot made for Westside. One time for the Westside, we'll say. That brings the score to 44-29. 6 minutes, 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Things are slowly coming to an end. This is the last quarter of the game.
Westside misses it. Westside almost gets their own rebound as Griffin gets it, takes it up court, passes it off to D-Jack. D-Jack finds Atkins. Atkins back to D-Jack. Griffin wanted the ball. Smith wanted the ball. Griffin got it instead. Griffin back to D-Jack. To Atkins at top. Key. Atkins finds Skylar Smith. Wanted that three, but the nice little pump fake there.
Westside right up there, getting close.
Ooh, D-Jack with a dirty little spin cycle he put on Westside. Ooh.
I see the student section getting real into this one. I'm telling you, the atmosphere is electric now. The atmosphere, this is turned up. This is like what we've seen in the first quarter. This is incredible, awe-inspiring to watch. I see some of the Lake Central girls basketball players here in the audience. It's good to see that they're kind of supporting each other. I do know at girls' games, I do see some boys basketball players here. So it's nice to see that they're supporting each other.
Always have and always will. Tradition at its finest. Westside sinks a free throw there.
Five minutes, 27 seconds left here on the clock.
Ryan Burita checks in for Frank Dijak there. Burita's first time in a little while. And Griffin blows past the defense. Atkins wow. He probably should have let the ball go there. It was going out of bounds anyways. Griffin with a pump fake. Skylar for three. And Skylar misses. Got a little excited there. Nice little forward pass. Number 3 for 3. And he hits it. Looked like his foot was on the line there. Refs didn't say it wasn't. They got a 3 there. Burita taking the ball himself. Gives it off to Griffin. Griffin finds an open Atkins who takes it in the paint and draws some defense. Lake Central playing some tight defense in the fourth quarter here.
Definitely.
Wow. Ooh. Would have been a great play.
Griffin's on the move with the ball. He's taking the shot and not able to do it. Atkins attempting again, still not able to do it. What can Burita do? The play has stopped.
Lake Central with 2 offensive rebounds there. Great second chance effort there by Lake Central. Burrito with his second shot, and he sinks it. Westside takes it up court, passes it off to number 24. Burrito almost stealing the ball there. Norrell and Griffin playing tight defense. Diak getting ready to check back into the game here. Burrito coming out for Diak.
Three minutes and 43 seconds left here on the clock. Score right now, 48-35.
Norrell inbounds the ball to Griffin.
Griffin with the ball again. You know, he gets this ball a lot. And I saw what happened there. Griffin kind of looked away. It seemed like he got a little distracted. They came in, swatted the ball right out. A little bit of a player exchange here. Exactly 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. The strategy for Gary Westside has to be, you know, let's get the ball. Let's get as many points on the board as we can because they're running out of time.
Diak with another little spin cycle. A little in and out move there, but nothing you can do about the ball there. Can get the shooter's roll. As Griffin plays defense and lets him blow past there, nothing you can do. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat there. I was about to say something, and it just didn't want to come out.
Maybe you were really excited about this this game here, this epic battle between the. Oh, wow. What was that?
All got me a little too excited here.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe you were excited about this epic showdown between Gary Westside and Lake Central.
Griffin with first free throw. Sinks it.
One time for Lake Central. Can they do it again? Griffin's had a lot of good moments here tonight, and in every game, I think. I think Griffin is a very essential part to this team.
Griffin with another one. Griffin sinks two of them. To me, it seems like that buzzer keeps getting louder and louder every time I hear it.
Yeah, it seems to get very loud, but to the players, that means something good's happening. They could be getting closer to a victory. That sound is nothing but accurate to them.
Griffin playing tight defense, bricks it off the side of the board.
A little bit more power. That would have been a nice bank there. Griffin is on the move with the ball. Pass to Skylar Smith. He's looking for open players. Diak with the ball. Back to Nate Evertson. Not able to bring in 2 points for the Indians. Westside with the ball. They're on the move. They're going to take the shot. They're going for it. Not able to do it. Lake Central's got the ball again. Back to Griffin as always, as we've seen multiple times throughout this game. Back to Griffin. Spinning out of the way. Boxing out there. Doing what he needs to do to get around Westside. Pass to Evertson. And the play is stopped.
Looks like a timeout called by Lake Central here. A little bit of sloppy play, nothing you can do.
Got to live and learn, and that's what we're going to do while we take a break. We'll be right back after this message.
Welcome to Eco Chic Boutique. We are Dyer's upscale women's consignment store, but we also feature the girls' dance dresses. If you have prom dresses, homecoming, winter formal dresses that you've previously worn, we encourage you to bring them in and make some money with us. We also sell them at a fraction of a price.
We have a fabulous selection. You can't beat it. Great price, great items. Come in and shop with us, and also be responsible. Recycle. Come and use those previously worn dresses that are just in fabulous condition.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. A little over 2 minutes and 30 seconds here on the clock. The Indian score has reached 50. Exactly 50. 37. 50-37. Anthony is going to give a little insight on these plays throughout the game. Take it away, Anthony.
I mean, you're coming out of a timeout here. Lake Central coming out of the talk there. A little huddle they got going on here. It looks like Lake Central's playing kind of a small ballish type of lineup here.
We got to start the clock. Am I wrong? Do they need to start the clock?
Yeah.
They started it late, didn't they?
Well, coming out of a timeout, you can't start it when you don't have on the ball.
Okay. You learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen.
All good, all good. As Westside takes the ball up court, crosses over Skylar Smith. Set the pick there by number 3. Looked like a bit of a travel there by Westside. As Westside goes and up and under.
Oh man, a little
DJ.
bit. That was a lot. Ooh. That was a huge travel. I'm surprised the referees didn't say anything. They've called everything else tonight. Skylar Smith with the ball, back to Griffin. Griffin jumping up in the air to retain that. Smith goes for it. Jumps up and stop! Oh man! They're going for it! They're going for it!
Oh, the dunk. Oh.
Wow! Definitely incredible for Smith. The student section is electric.
Oh, Smith, you didn't have to do that. Oh. Oh, that was so dirty.
That was impressive on the part of Smith. That was absolutely impressive. 52-39, Indians in the lead.
And I think it's safe to say at this point, Lake Central, you can drive home safe tonight. Beep, beep, because you know what? We're going to have an Indians win.
Yeah, there's only 1 minute and 43 seconds on the clock. It's getting less and less likely that Lake Central will be able to come back here. Sean Griffin taking his time, and he does it.
I love his free throw stroke. Very, very fluid. Got that routine down to a T at this point in his career.
Very nice. You can tell he's not nervous. He's focused, but he's not nervous. It's a huge difference between focused and nervous. 1:41 left on the clock. Westside with the ball. Starting off taking their time, but moving a little bit faster now. They know they're running out of time. They know this is a last-ditch effort to get some points. Swatted out there by DJ. They're on the move. Griffin fights for the ball, but it's not retrieved. Westside's back at it again, number 11. They try to take the shot. Goes up for it. Not able to do it. Norrell Smith has the ball. Incredible dunk that we saw. We got to talk about that. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. No one was expecting that. The student section jumped up. Everybody jumped up. I lost it. I almost lost my voiceover, ladies and gentlemen. It was incredible. Norrell Smith is young. And, you know, we've seen him throughout the game moving really fast. But that is when it came into handy. That is when, you know, him moving fast and being quick to react instead of having more of a slower pace, that's when it came into handy for him.
I think he's been wanting to pull off that dunk because I've talked to Coach Halterman, and his vertical is anywhere between 35 inches and 38 inches. Now, for a high school athlete, that is phenomenal.
Wow,
yes. Could jump out of this gym with that vertical, especially with his height.
I don't know if he can get out of the gym with this brand new, you know, these facilities. Maybe the old gym, you know, you touch the wall, the whole place collapses. Maybe. That buzzer keeps getting louder. That's one of the things with getting these new facilities. You get new buzzers, and they're powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And they keep you awake, I'm telling you. Westside with the ball. I feel like we're going to be able to say back to Griffin again. I have a feeling. Westside takes the shot.
That was a high-arcing shot, too.
Very high. That was, you know, that was. I don't think I've ever seen a three-pointed shot that high. Graziano with the ball, making his way back into the game here. Haven't seen a lot from him in a little bit. Bandura's in. I'm telling you, didn't I mention earlier, if we started to do good, they would throw people in that we haven't seen?
Oh, yeah.
Bandura's in.
especially this late in the game. You don't want to play your starters. You want to keep them healthy. But as I say that, I contradict myself as Diak is center court.
And I guess I contradict myself too, because I said I would see, here another back to Griffin. He's sitting on the bench taking a rest, waiting on them to get that W, because he knows, this is it. He's put in, and he's earned his spot on the bench. He's put in a lot of work throughout this whole game. West Side with the ball, 35 seconds left on the clock. Turning around, attempting to take a shot. Ball is saved by Graziano, but the referees call it anyways.
Graziano.
It looked like the ball was saved.
It looked like it was. He tried jumping out. He caught his foot almost out of bounds as he jumped up, threw the ball at the backside of West Side. Nothing he could do there. It was a smart play, though. I give him an A for effort.
30 seconds left here on the clock. West Side with the ball, attempting to take that shot for the third time in this past minute. Still attempting. Graziano with the ball. Lake Central looking for an opening, looking to put just a little bit more points up on the board. Graziano looking for an opening. What is he going to do? Pass to Ray. Pass around to Bandura. Bandura is a young guy. He's getting out here with 3 seconds left on the clock. They're going to hold the ball. And that is a win for Lake Central, ladies and gentlemen. That is a win. Final score, 56-39. 56-39, ladies and gentlemen. That is fresh off the press, as we like to say in the journalism world, the newsroom, I guess you could say. What an incredible game, Tony. Incredible.
Oh, fantastic. First half we've seen a lot of great shooting. Come this second half we've seen a lot of physical play, as well as we did with the first. But you know what? This entire game, great job by Lake Central, especially by West Side. They played physical. Great job to Lake Central, though.
I see this student section over there. If you saw that on your screen, they're having a little bit of a hype session for what just happened. It's really awesome. And thank you to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to so many people. Thank you to all of you who watched. Thank you to all of you who tweeted and interacted with us on social media. Thank you for every single one of you. Big thank you to our production crew, executive producer of live productions, Tyler Ferreiter. You got to give it up for him. We wouldn't be able to go on the air if it wasn't for him. Our camera supervisor, Tatiana Newell. Play-by-play Anthonist. Play-by-play analyst, Anthony Dye. Our advisor, Myra Lokema. Miss Myra Lokema. Thank you to all of you for watching. This does conclude our extensive, exclusive, unprecedented live coverage you've been watching right here on the award-winning LakeCentralNews.com. Until next time, I'm Caleb Beasley.
And I'm Anthony Dye.
And for all of us at Lake Central News, have a great night, and we hope to see you next time.